Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to Leave It to Stitches. I'm very glad that you are here. This is not my regular podcast, but I just was so excited about the yarn that I got while in Toronto. I wanted to give a little update and share that with you. So, welcome in. As I said, we made a trip to Toronto. That's why I didn't put out my regular podcast on the Friday. Usually I video on Mondays and then edit and do all the things to get it out to you by Friday. But we made a trip to Toronto. And as always, our what we love to do when we visit new places, different cities, is go find really good specialty coffee. And I always ask my husband to take me to a yarn shop, which he so graciously does. And I got some really exciting yarn that I would love to share with you. And then I'm going to update you on some things that I worked on while in Toronto. So we left Toronto. It was snowing. It snowed on my birthday there a lot. There was snow on the ground. I'm pretty sure they will have snow continually for several months. But I get home, and sure enough, today I am looking out at the snow. So I'll put in a little bit of video of the snow that we are getting. I know that across much of the United States, wintry weather from snow to sleet and freezing rain is taking place. So I hope you all are staying safe. And those of you that are watching from the Southern Hemisphere, I don't know if you're wanting some cooler weather like we are having, or that you are just completely enjoying your summer. But I hope you are. Whatever weather you are getting, I hope you are staying safe and staying warm or cool. Anyway, let's get to the yarn that I got while in Toronto. I love buying a hand-dyed yarn from the country or the state that I am in. And so I really wanted to find some hand-dyed yarn from Canada. And that's exactly what I got. Every yarn that I got was from this particular company called Lichen and Lace. There it is. And I think that is the, oh no, what does it say? Hand dyed in Sackville. I think that's in, it almost looks upside down to me, NB, New Brunswick. So there you go. And this is the colorway, what it looks like. Is that not gorgeous? I don't know. It's kind of like a beige, but it's a pinky beige, then with those splashes of color. This colorway is called Pressed Flowers. Love it. If you know me, I love flowers. This one is called Pressed Flowers. It is one ply superwash merino fingering weight yarn. It is 100% superwash merino. 100 grams, has 400 yards on it. And yeah, it was made in Canada. So I actually got 2 skeins of this. I would really love to make a shawl with it. I am so excited about it. And you can just see from the 2 hanks, the way it was hanked up, the really deeper pops and maybe longer strands of the colors. And then throughout, you've just got little blips of those fantastic colors scattered throughout. So anyway, it is absolutely gorgeous. Give you a good look at those. So I got those 2 in hopes of making a shawl. Now, I do sometimes when I go to shops, I do like to buy yarn that is hand dyed, made in the, as I said, the state or the country we're in. I don't always have a project in mind, but when I saw this, I thought it would work up really beautifully in a shawl, whether I knit it or I crochet it. And I was so excited about showing you the yarn. I haven't told you about the shop that I went to, but let me show you the other yarn, and then I will talk about the shop and then put in some pictures and a little bit of video clips from the shop. So the next one I got, again from Lichen and Lace, is this colorway. I absolutely love this green color. It is so pretty, and then it's got pops of pink, maybe even a little bit of purple in there, a bluish purple in there. It is so pretty. So this colorway is called Wildflower, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I'm looking at the yarn, not at the camera, sorry, but that's because I think it's so pretty. I saw this. In fact, my husband was sitting there and he goes, "We've come all the way to Canada and you're buying 2 skeins of this? That's it?" So that was, to me, was an open invitation to get another skein of yarn. And this one just caught my attention. I love the green. I love these pink and purpley blues added in there. I couldn't pass it up. This one is actually worsted weight. So it is organic, machine washable organic wool. It is GOTS certified. I'll have to look that up and maybe put in the description box what that means. It is 115 grams. There's 200 yards. So yeah, if you know what I think it's G. I thought maybe C. Maybe it's C for Canada. But anyway, looks like a G. I should probably put my glasses on too. But if you know GOTS or COTS, what that stands for, otherwise I will look it up and definitely put that in the description box below. So I got those, and I'll hold them up for you. So I got, if I can get my hands to work, so I got these 3 skeins of yarn. And then I had this skein called Pink Queen yarns that I got as part of a yarn swap from a lady in Germany. She is on Instagram. I will link everything down below. But she sent this skein of DK weight yarn that I've been dying to use. And I really wanted to use it in the Musselburgh hat. And so I went looking as well for yarn that I could pair with this, and decided, with the help of the ladies at the shop, to just go ahead and get a not hand dyed yarn, but yarn from a bigger company. So this is Estelle Yarns, estelleyarns.com. This is Superwash Merino DK yarn from Estelle Yarns, and it is 100% merino wool. It is a DK, and I thought that it would be really great to pair because it's got blips of purple, teal, some tweedy bits of orange and yellow, but there are also tweedy bits of this pink in there. And so I thought this would pair nicely for the underside of the Musselburgh hat, and that it might be even fun if I wear it on the pink side to flip up a brim with this, or if I wear this then inside out, or the other side, then this would flip up for the brim to go with this. So I am excited about getting started. I have been wanting to make a Musselburgh hat. In fact, in my video plans for 2026, I talk about it. I will link that video here and in the description box so you can check out some of my other plans for 2026. But I'm definitely taking this up so I can get started. I did buy 2 balls because these were 50-gram balls and this is a 100-gram skein. But anyway, I bought that at the shop as well. So let me tell you a little bit about the shop that I visited. So the name of the shop was called Yarns Untangled. Very cute name. It was really close to Chinatown, just north of Chinatown. We were staying downtown Toronto, and it was about a 30-minute walk. And yes, we walked. We did stop at a coffee shop along the way, but we did walk to the shop. It was a very cold day, but no snow on that day that we went. And so, yeah, it was such a cute shop. We went in as soon as it was open, we were there. It opened at 12. Yeah, it opened at 12. It seemed to me that I think maybe because of the cold, a lot of shops did not open until 12 p.m. They stayed open till 6. But anyway, we were there when the doors opened, and it was such a cute shop. Lots of yarn, not a big shop, but lots of really nice yarn and notions. And I think they were getting ready to have a class there. And a lot of, as I said, that one wall where we walked in was had all pretty much all Canadian hand dyed yarns, and then across the room were was where I got the yarn that was not more the big box yarns, but very cute shop. Yeah, so if you're ever in Toronto, make sure that you check it out. While I was in Toronto in the meetings, I did work on my Stay Toasty shawl. I am getting quite a bit done on it. I think I was just right in here the last time I updated on it, and really excited about the way it is turning out. So I think I had done 3 rounds. I had done 12 rows that were part A or section A, and then I had done, I think, 3 sets of 12 rounds of section B. So now I have done 8 complete sets, and actually in the middle of the 9th set of row B. I've got to do 16 before I move on. So up 16 sets will be the increase. So you can see that it is getting wider, and love this yarn. And I am using, and I don't have the label, but I'm using this beautiful yarn. I will put down, as I always do, in the description box, the pattern. It is by Kuto Vakika. It is the Stay Toasty scarf, and I'll put all of the information in the description box below. I also did on the plane a little bit of my embroidery. I am trying to finish up this. It is a kit that I received Christmas last year. It is an embroidery dictionary, so you do all of these stitches and practice them, and then you do this design at the bottom. So I have gotten some of the stems and done here, and did the leaves on this side. I need to do it over here. I need to finish. This is a flower actually right here, not leaves. So I need to do that and then finish over here and then finish up the rabbit. But very excited that I worked on this on the airplane, and I did do a lot of reading. So I got a book for I guess it was for Christmas from my daughter, and it is called Practice Makes perfect. And I'll put it in the description box. I forgot who the author is. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, it is by Sarah Adams. It was a very cute, just romantic story. The gist is that this very shy, awkward young lady who owns a flower shop uh, needs dating help. And so her brother is marrying a famous pop singer, and her bodyguard agrees to help her become less awkward in the dating scene. And so, anyway, it is a really cute book, and I did enjoy it. So, that is what took up a lot of my time in Toronto besides attending meetings. It was really neat because it was pretty much for what we call sending or missions pastors at churches. So we had a couple of times that the wives got together. We had a breakfast together, and then we had one of the breakout sessions together just to get to know each other and pray for each other. So it was really exciting. Really had a good time, and enjoying watching the snow. It's kind of let up a little bit right now, but I think we're supposed to get more. They still are calling for freezing rain up here in my area, but right now, today, it's just been all really pretty lovely snow. We have gotten probably 2 inches of snow, so it's been really, really great. So, even though it's not a regular podcast, I do want to end with maybe an appropriate scripture. So, this comes from the book of Job, where Job and his friends have been discussing Job's problems and why they're happening, and trying to figure out if Job has done something wrong or not. And they're just trying to figure it out. But in a lot of ways, like us, trying to figure out what is happening in our lives, why we go through the things that we're going through, we tend to question God's goodness. We tend to even guess or assume what he is thinking or doing. And Job and his friends have done that. They've just tried to almost not put themselves in the place of God, saying, "Oh, this is happening because of this, because of this." And so uh, God finally speaks up in chapter 38, and he says to Job, I got to flip over, but he says to Job, um, says, "Then the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind. He said, 'Who is this?'" Talking to Job. "Who are you? Who is this who obscures my counsel with ignorant words? Get ready to answer me like a man when I question you. You will inform me." And then he begins to ask, things like, were you there when I created the earth? Do you know uh, how I feed the animals, or how to feed the animals? Do you know where the rain comes from, where the sunshine comes from? All of those things. And then he asks this. It's Job chapter 38, and it is verse 22 to 23. It says, "Have you entered the place where the snow is stored? Or have you seen the storehouses of hail, which I hold in reserve for times of trouble, or for the day of warfare and battle?" And of course, we don't know. We will never know everything that God knows, but we do know that every perfect gift is from Him, every good gift. And snow, hopefully, you can see it as a good gift. It's causing us right now to sit at home, relax, spend time with Him in His Word, or just getting things done that we need to get done, or enjoying crafting. Snow can be a good thing because it can slow us down and give us the rest and relaxation that we need in our hurried, busy lives. So, anyway, that's what we're doing here. I've gotten a lot of baking done. so far while the electricity is working. They do say because of the freezing rain, we may be left without electricity. So I did a little bit of baking plan to do. Uh, I've done cakes, I've done muffins. Maybe we'll bake some cookies, and make some soup for dinner tonight. Made some last night. Well, actually, I made spaghetti sauce last night, so trying to plan to make some soup, and so that we'll have some things to eat if our power does go out. But anyway, hope that you are, if you're slowed down by snow or ice, that you are relaxing and resting. And just want to give a reminder that on uh, Instagram, I am going to start February 1st reading through the New Testament, doing what I call Discovery Bible Study. You can DM me over at Leave It to Stitches on Instagram if you would like to join us. It's just going to be putting up like readings, what chapters we're reading for the week, and then you can go and put in what you are learning about God through Discovery Bible Study, and we'll share with each other how God is speaking to us. So if you'd like to join me, please go to Leave It to Stitches, send me a direct message. I'll add you to the group, and we'll just really have a good time reading and studying God's Word and learning more and more about Him and about who we are as well. And so, yeah, anyway, thanks again for stopping by, joining me, and we'll see you. I will be putting out a podcast this coming Friday, a regular Leave It to Stitches, to share with you what stitching is always teaching me or helping me learn and remember. So, yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy crafting and creating. Bye bye, y'all.